Oh, ok, tú no viste. Ok. Pero tú, espera. Pero tú, ¿cómo se dice? Mueve su cara. Sí. Atrás.
Pero no vi cuando.
She acting like she ain't do this shit right here.
No, no.
Bitch, my shit was good.
She's still backed into.
Hello, you guys. Welcome to my video. So listen, I am about to look at a Range Rover because I'm gonna just show y'all, okay? All right, you guys. So if you haven't seen my car, a drunk woman hit it. And I have some more things to tell you about that. So I have come to test a Range Rover. Yes, honey. Yes. I've always wanted a Range Rover. I think I'm about to soon make a purchase. I see that it's like a little ding right here, but it's not really noticeable. You got these things. This is what I first noticed about the car. So if I can get, or not the car, but the SUV, like the little crackings in the paint. But besides that, baby, as long as I'm in my dream vehicle, honey, they can kiss off. Woo, yes. You just put the key right up there, vibe, baby. Okay, we got some little leather issues. But, oh, baby, the panoramic roof, honey. I love me a Range Rover, girl. Love me a Range Rover. You know, that also never means to just get anything. But I just, you know. Oh, yes. Oh, honey, what is this? What is this? Oh, shit. Hold on, what's going on? Is this like a turn system or something? Oh, hold on. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Where's the on button, girl? Because it's hot. Hold on, we got some. This is how you, Oh, here it go. It's up here. Oh. Yes, turn the air on, baby. Yes. I love me. Ignition is on. Okay. And I got the dealer tag, so let me put the dealer tag in there, baby. Hold on. We about to take her for a ride. Yeah, she told me I can take her for a ride. She got a picture of my ID and stuff. So let's put this tag on here. So we are at Connection Auto Sales here in West Columbia, South Carolina. I'm getting ready to test this nice Range Rover, honey. So far, I've just noticed some cosmetic things, you know. But if she drives well, honey, yeah, she might be mine. Not might, but. See, the thing about it is, when I got my car, there wasn't any issues with it, and then I had to get some things done to it. So I kind of want to drive this, maybe take her down the street, drive her a little, honey. Can't hit Altisha back there. She already got a ding. Yeah, I see Altisha. Oh, baby, I love this already. Let me go take her for a spin. Oh, wait. Do I got my parking brake on? Okay, no, I ain't got my parking brake on because I just turned it on. So I'm just making sure, honey. So let me take her for a drive, then I'll get back with y'all. Actually, I'm gonna have y'all in the car while I drive for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Cause see, the thing is, you want to drive her. And maybe you know, sometimes you got to get up and speed. Like she got a little speed to her too. And the thing about it is, I don't want to use this vehicle to do Uber deliveries, because this is a luxury vehicle, baby. You're supposed to like. Now I noticed this is up here uncovered. Is this? They ain't supposed to be uncovered like that. But these are like minor cosmetic issues that can be fixed. But you know, baby, a Range Rover, they expensive nowadays. It's expensive. So doing stuff to it, you know, yeah. But other than that, I'm really liking it so far. I'm gonna play with these up here. So yeah, I'm gonna contact y'all when I get ready to pull back up. And so far, I don't see any things on the dash. Oh, and they got the little dash reader. Y'all probably can't see it, but I can see it. But anyway, yeah, let me test drive her, really get the feel of her, and then I, you know, put y'all back on game. So what I am noticing about the Range Rover, and actually, I guess I lied because I didn't wait until I got back to the dealership. I noticed that the hydraulic system is like hydraulicing. I mean, does it just do that when you park? Like, I can feel it. So that's one thing that I'm going to look at before I get back. And also, I like the, ooh. Yes. It looks like the leather is nice. The leather is nice. But the thing about it, right? It has 140,000. So it's less than my car right now. But here's the thing. Anytime you get in the vehicle and see the hydraulic system, I can feel it. It's just doing what it's supposed to be doing, I guess. The hydraulic system, or not just the hydraulic system, but here's the thing. When you really, really love a certain type of vehicle, you know, you have to use that tantric energy, or like that tantric touch. See, it's doing the hydraulic thing now. And I don't know that I like that, because of the simple fact, it's like, what if that's trying to tell me something's wrong with it? So I am going to look that up before I get back. But here's the thing. When you really love a vehicle, you know, sometimes because you love it, you will overlook the things that, you know, ain't allowing the car to be a good purchase. So I want to make sure it's a good purchase. I am going to look up the hydraulic system for Range Rovers. Yeah. And then I will let y'all know. And I'll be right back with y'all. So, Range Rovers, in fact, the hydraulic system will, like the suspension system, will be in effect while the vehicle is in park. But it says that if you hear a faulty noise or something like that, then you want to, you know, get it checked. But here's the thing, it's just doing it like randomly. It's doing it, to me, I don't know if it's doing it more than often. So if I did purchase this vehicle, I would take it to the, you know, to Land Rover, Range Rover, because it's just doing it now. And I'm just like, dang, it's just gonna be doing this all the time. It's just making me feel like I'm on like not a roller coaster ride, but like just like on a ride, and it's just like moving like up and down. It's cool though, I love it. So I'm gonna let y'all know something. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is something that I need to. I like, maybe it's supposed to be on lock and I didn't have it on lock. What is this? See, maybe it's that I need to be looking at. Cause this is, oh yeah, cause see, this is like, maybe this has something to do with it. I think it does. But I'm gonna ask about this when I get back. Yeah, cause that's what's making it move and stuff. So we'll see. I love it so far though. I love me a Range Rover now. Ah! What if we get a Range Rover? I ain't gonna know how to act. I am gonna know how to act. Real bougie, real ghetto, real worthy. Yes, amen, amen. So Altisha and Rovisha. I don't know what I'm gonna call her yet. But yes, we have my Range Rover and Altisha. I don't know how long Altisha's gonna be around, but I'm gonna try to see if I can get both. Amen. Cause see, right now, Altisha gonna have to go to the shop because a drunk woman hit her. So let's have a story time. So, and then the thing about it is, I love the color of it. I love the color. Yes. So boom, this what happened. I'm talking about when the drunk lady hit my car. So I was out at the bar having a great night. Then a friend invited us to have some wine at her house. After leaving the bar, we stopped at the gas station to get some wine. When we stopped at the gas station to get some wine, we got ready to walk in, and all of a sudden the gas station attendant goes, stop, you better not hit that car. I turn around, not thinking that it's going to be my vehicle. This lady's red truck is pretty much on top of my car. It wasn't like I mean, it kind of was like really like on top of the car, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm just really thinking like, yo, this really just happened. This drunk woman just really hit my car. I turn around, not thinking it's gonna be my car. The woman's truck is basically on my car. The cops come out because she's talking about some que pasa, because she was a Hispanic woman. She was Mexican. From my understanding, she was Mexican. Her husband fled the scene. I didn't even see her husband fled the scene, but my best friend that was with me, she seen that the man had fled the scene. I'm literally like, my shit? This bitch ran into my shit?
Like, no way.
I was literally like,
Ain't no way.
I was like, this bitch ran into my shit.
And then
This heifer ran into my shit.
yes.
About talking about some K-pasta. K-pasta what, girl? You know you ran. It's like, girl, you know
K-pasta what, bitch?
You know you ran into this motherfucker.
You know you ran into this car, and then
yeah,
you put the beer in the back of the trunk.
Big fat. Yeah, this woman just hit my motherfucking car.
Yes.
She been drinking and driving.
She threw a beer in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bitch had my back though.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Your fucking bitch. Your best friend. You're my best friend, bitch. I stood in front of her car because she was about to move.
She really did.
I
You
did.
a real ass bitch for that shit.
I really did.
You a real ass bitch for that
Yes.
shit. Thank you.
I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing that shit.
Yes, they got. Yes, that's what it is.
You drove into his car.
Sí, pero yo quería poner.
And then you threw a beer in the back of the truck. Like you weren't drinking. Yeah. Sorry.
I'll take it from here.
Sorry.
Yo
You better than I am, bitch. That's a crazy part.
Sorry.
So yeah, you can hear my best friend in the video talking about something. You hit my best friend. That's my best friend, bitch. She was a real one. She was the real one for that. Like she stood in front of this woman's vehicle, literally, basically like she a superhero. I'm like, bitch, you better get your ass right on, girl. You better get from in front of that woman truck, and this woman drunk, and she talking about some so the Hispanic woman was like, que pasa. If you don't know what that means, it's like, what's up? Like, she basically like saying, like, what's up? I don't see nothing. That's what the woman was trying to say. That's what the woman was trying to say that night. And so, I'm like, girl, un poquito español. I didn't tell her that, but girl, I'm thinking, I don't know a whole bunch of Spanish to go back and forth with you. Because if I did know a whole bunch of Spanish, guess what? I would be talking ish to her ass. So, anyway, the cops came. Then there was an African American cop who did speak Spanish. She didn't think that he spoke Spanish, so that's how they got her ass, because she didn't expect that. So when the cops came out, she then took a full Michelob. I think it was Michelob Ultra. It was a Michelob, I think. Anyway, she took a full can of beer and put it in the back of her trunk. And I said, this woman done put a whole beer can in the back of her truck. Listen, in the streets, in the African American community, we ain't really snitches, but when it's stuff like that, stuff that has to be reported, stuff like that, it's just like, all right, like, girl, like, are you trying to act like you ain't do a whole bunch of damage to my car. Her man had already fled the scene, so he probably didn't have, you know, documentation and stuff like that. Listen, I'm not for splitting up families and doing all that extra BS, but it's just something that I had to do. So I had already called the cops. The cops came out. The woman ended up going to jail that night for driving or driving intoxicated, I guess. Well, she got a DUI because she admitted to being drunk while under the wheel. So you guys, I am now back at Connection Auto Sales. We're getting some things done on the Range Rover. It's getting an oil change. Yeah, so I'm basically purchasing the Range Rover. I've already signed the paperwork. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be driving off in her in a little bit. I do have to go to work today, so hopefully I'll make it on time. And besides that, it's been a great day.
Yeah, I was ready to give him a kick. I need you to sign this.
Soft launch of my new vehicle. So today, I'm dressed up like a gay Clark Kent. I'm dressed up like a gay Clark Kent, like the black gay Clark Kent. You know, Superman, aka Superman. But hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all that the reason for me purchasing my Range Rover, which I don't have to speak about it, but I do feel obligated to be open with my subscribers as much as I want to, right? So for me, my car is the same type of car that I had in 2015. I totally lost that car in front of the same gas station where the woman hit my gray silver Nissan. The space gray one. The one that you see in the video. So for me, it's that realization that I don't want to attach my gray Nissan to my silver Nissan and say, oh, it happened because, like, you know, it's a past life thing and, like, it's a tie to an old life. But I feel like it's time to move forward. It's time to move in that energy of manifesting and also bringing into fruition the things that I want in my life. So a Range Rover has also been my dream cars, my dream vehicle, a SUV. I think everybody or most people call their vehicles cars if they're just used to cars, but some people call SUVs trucks, but it's SUV. So with getting my tattoo, that was like a start to saying I need to cut ties with the old life, with the old paradigm of myself, but also keeping in memory that I'm not, or not even just keeping in memory, but also allowing myself to keep the energies that are a vibrational match to where I am, or if they're helpful energies, or if they're energies that are like positive energies. So yeah, I think it's also like been very healing to realize that I can move forward in a loving way without saying, oh, well, fuck that nigga, fuck X, Y, and Z. What I can say is that I'm happy that I'm moving in a bright direction for myself. You know, when you're elevating energetically, there are going to be people that are going to want you to, I guess, hang on to an old paradigm that can sometimes, I wouldn't say feel like a test, but it can sometimes be like you have to realize where you're going with also realizing that you don't have to completely shut off who you were, because it's a part of who you are, and allowing yourself to integrate that into your spirituality is a very powerful thing. Realizing that you can go out with friends. If you feel like drinking, have you a drink. If you feel like, partaking in some ganja, take part in that. If it makes you, if it feels right for you. Now, if I'm a very clairsentient being, or some people may call it being empathic, but clairsentient is clear feeling. So that's more of a connection to the divine. But it's also a connection to realizing that you can feel things for yourself too as well. When you feel the need to partake in something, allow yourself to enjoy life. So, yeah. To just kind of give you a backstory of what happened to my silver 2015 Nissan Altima. It was after I got I had a 2013 Nissan Altima. And then when the 2015 came out, I said, oh, well, I'm going to get the 2015. So I traded my 2013 in for my 2015. And my partner at that time, who is now my ex, he wanted some ganja. I wasn't smoking ganja at the time. I didn't smoke ganja at the time. So he wanted us to go. I had a rebate for my 2015 Nissan Altima. We went to the bank. I hadn't really had rest that day. It was raining, and I needed my brakes done on my car. So that time, it was raining. We were right in front of that Circle K where the lady hit my car. And I tried to stop on brakes. Like, I looked to the side like this to look and see if he was at Wingstop. Because, bitch, I was like, I need to make sure I need to make sure that I'm have food for when I go to work. I turned to the side to see was he at Wingstop. And when I turned back around, baby, I tried to stop on brakes and I slid right into that woman's 4Runner. I think that at that time, too, my partner at that time he was upset that I wrecked my car, probably more than I was upset. But I mean, I think he was upset at the fact that that car saved gas. So whenever we needed to go see his family, which was 7 hours away, it was convenient, That can be kind of looked at as narcissistic, but yet I'm in a place of now not blaming him for that accident. I was driving the car. I was tired. So now it's important for me to make decisions that support me and where I'm at. If I'm too tired, hey, I'm too tired. I can't do it, bitch. I'm sorry. That was a lesson for me. That was an experience that taught me a very valuable lesson. Now, it took a while for myself to really allow myself to learn from it, because I think for the longest I blamed him for having me to go out to get the rebate for my car, because I had a rebate for my car because it was new, right? I blamed him for me having to get up out of my sleep before I go to work a 12-hour shift to go get money from my rebate for him to smoke weed. So although the finger can be pointed at him, I had to then now in my healing journey point the finger at myself and say, hey, take accountability. You were driving a car. Forgive yourself for where you were. You weren't strong enough. Well, not strong enough, but you were unaware that you could have just told him, hey, I'm too tired. I'm not about to risk driving my car on the road for you to smoke weed. That's all I had to say. And so now I'm in that place of being able to do that. And if I go out and I have a little bit too much, I definitely sit in the parking lot till I'm sober. And so, it's also one of those things where realizing that sometimes you may need to sit in the passenger seat instead of the driver's seat. You know what I'm saying? Being able to do that. Being able to say, hey, like, if I need to take an Uber, I'm going to take an Uber. Like, if I get too messed up, you know, like that. If I get too many drinks, I might need to take an Uber or a Lyft home. And then if you don't spend too much money, then that's going to teach you a much brighter lesson. So there's always lessons, and a lot of the time, we are our own teacher. We are our own teacher through experiences. So I also allow the divine to not allow me to have a lack mindset. So that means if I need to spend that extra money on myself to make sure I'm safe, I'm going to do that. And when I get paid, I'm just going to replenish what I felt like I lost, but I didn't lose anything. So you are the prize. You are the one that's amazing. Love you. And yes, I'm at work. I thought that it'd be nice to dress up just a kind of cutesy. Yeah. So this is the fit for the day. Yeah. And so we'll be getting off very, very soon. Got to do a lot of things on the floor today. But I hope y'all have a very great day. And love yourself. Put yourself first. Thank you so much for all of the viewers and supporters. You can also support the video by liking, subscribing, and commenting. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Mwah.